gonna do we're gonna drill knee cuts today. We're gonna do probably 2 different variants. This is just another method, right? So Tom was showing outside passing on a spider guard yesterday. I showed you Toriando passing on the outside last week. We're gonna look to enter the headquarters position today, okay? So my hand on the inside of his hip, inside of his knee, okay? I can't just stand in here, he'll kill me, okay? I have to get him to one side and start working my way from there. There's a couple different ways you can enter headquarters. I'm just gonna show one today. I'm gonna go inside here, inside here. Notice how he was talking yesterday. I don't wanna get out over my skis, okay? Like, it's okay to drop my head level, but I need to be seeing what he's doing. I never pointed down with my butt up, okay? So if I'm gonna start to reach here, I squat here, I'm looking up, okay? That way, if he does get his feet into my hips, the worst thing that's gonna happen is I'm probably getting pushed away. I'm not leaning over his belt where I'm gonna get launched, okay? So inside the hip, inside the knee, here, and I'm gonna drop my elbow to the outside of my hip here and drop my shoulder, okay? See how my leg's out here? So I'm not just letting him grab me here. This is no good either, okay? I'm not putting my knee on the mat, okay? I'm here. Also, I can windshield wipe to the outside. That's even better if you can get it. Opens us up to some other things that we can do, okay? But if we're in here, that's fine. Drop the elbow. And I want this shoulder to come down. I want to kind of point this knee towards his belly button, okay? Here. Now what that does is it makes it a little harder for him to get this in front. That takes us down another path. I'm not gonna be able to knee cut through that, okay? So I'm inside here, drop the shoulder, heads up, right? He's framing like he's supposed to. I need this underhook, okay? I don't like to immediately reach high because a lot of times he can pummel. He can either wrap and or pummel, right? And now he's coming up on me if I try to do anything, okay? Ultimately, I do want that hand up there, but I like to reach down here first. So now that if he tries to pummel, there's no grip, right? He can wrap the arm, that's okay. But now I come up high. My knee makes contact with the floor. And there's 2 different ways I like to finish it. I can either drive my knee straight back to clear his legs or his hips. Straight back here, right? Now my knee and hip is right at his hip, okay? And I'm controlling the arm here. Then I finish up under the head, all right? Or, here, get my underhook. Drop my hip to the floor, keep my chest down. Don't look at the ceiling because he's gonna sit up on me, okay? Now I'm gonna use my toes and walk his hips around. Here, finish up under his head with my tight side control. Does that make sense? Any questions? I mean, I know you guys seen it a bunch. I wanna drill this on both sides, but until you're comfortable, if you're new, just stick with one side and then we'll work to move over to the other side, all right? Come out to the side here, in, drop, okay? Hand to the floor, shoulder. I go inside out on this arm. Knee to the floor, sit through on the hip, walk my hips away, control his head, finish the side control. Or I could drive here, down, knee to the floor, drive the hip away, okay? Control from here. Does that make sense? Any questions? Feel good? Step by step, we'll get it. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna enter again, but maybe I just can't get myself as low, right? So, and maybe he's really fighting that underhook position with his low arm, right? So he might be protecting this side, right? Especially when I make my entry, right? He's really protecting this side. It's really low, like there's no gap. Maybe he can't get his knee in front, but I also can't get that underhook, right? He's framing he's real careful here. So I'm gonna grab this collar, drop my elbow to his hip, okay? Now, I'm gonna take that inside out position. Here, this is what Tom was talking about. Sometimes you grab the sleeve, right? Pick this up. Now, because I'm keeping the space down here, I'm not here, because he's gonna bump me and sit up on me, right? I'm here leaning in, inside out on the arm, right? Now as I pull this up, my knee's gonna go to the floor and I'm gonna push his shoulder down, because I don't want him to be able to sit up. I cannot let him sit up, right? If I just come here, he's gonna take the arm around, yes. Okay? So if I drop to fill the space, right? He's like, I'm not giving you the underhook, right? I pull up on this sleeve, push the shoulder to the mat and drive my knee down, and then I'm gonna ride my hip against his. Here, right? And I'll walk the hip. Finish inside control, okay? I can do that from standing sometimes. Yep. Shove that hip down, that shoulder down. Here, he's super tight here. I grab the collar, drop in, inside out. I'm gonna push, drop the hip, okay? And then from here, elbows down, head control, and then I work to my side control position, okay? My goal is to not let him sit up with an underhook here, okay? Does everybody understand what I'm saying there? So outside, here, he's super tight in there. He's not giving, he knows what I want, he's not getting it. I get the collar, right? If this gets in front, I gotta do something else, okay? So if I'm still in here, that's okay. Inside out, or he's framing hard. Grab the tricep, here, push, drive, okay? And again, if he rolls out, that's okay. I already have his collar, right? We talked about that, okay? Tom was kind of showing that the other day. Does that make sense? So if he runs out, I'm still closing that just like he was doing from the spider guard pass. Everybody understand? Any questions on that? Good? Need everybody to see it again? All right, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3.